He's a great coach, but he's also a cheating coach.
I don't know that. He did. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome into Two Lambs No Filter, the show where the conversation hits different. Look, I'm your boy, Damian Lamb. Everybody knows me as Dame. And on the other side, we got my uncle, Joseph Lamb. Everybody knows him as JR. What's going on?
Let's get it. Let's get it.
It's that time of season again. It's coming up. Everybody's waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. I know you be waiting for it. Everybody around the world be waiting for it. I think it should be America's favorite pastime. But what are we talking about? We're talking about the NFL season.
Let's go.
2026, 2027 NFL season. All right. So I'm going to start this thing off. Everybody knows. Let me get in the camera right there. Yeah. I'm a Broncos fan. And then this guy next to me. Go ahead and tell
the greatest team ever assembled, the Dallas Cowboys. You can't go wrong. If you ain't a Cowboy fan, you just stop watching football altogether. Give it up, Dane. Give it up. You know the Cowboys are the greatest.
Hey, and every season, what do y'all do?
We going to the Super Bowl. That's what we're going. We're going to the Super Bowl. Every year we're going to go there. I mean, we can't help it. We get robbed. You know, the referees do this. You know, people get paid off. We can't help that, you know. And I hate to say it's my team, but our owner is a major factor in us not winning. But, you know, people love to hate us. You a hater of the Cowboys, too, so I understand. I get it. You always hate the greatest.
All right. So I'm gonna clear this up for everybody who's watching the show. I'm gonna clear it up for you, clear it up for them. I'm not a hater of the Cowboys. I would like the Cowboys, but from the outside looking in, if I was not a part of this country and somebody said America's team, United States of America, was the Dallas Cowboys, and I looked at y'all's record, looked at y'all's past games, look at who y'all got on y'all's team, and see what y'all's been doing, that would be an embarrassment to a
you
nation.
know what, Dame? I like the fact that you said the pass. I like the way you said pass. I'm glad you said that because
it's y'all's future every year.
No. I like the pass thing because if you think about it, I think the number one team in the NFL that's got the most rings right now is the Patriots. And then I want to say it might be the Steelers next. And then might be the 49ers. And then we're tied with the 49ers. I think we got like 5 rings. So if you're going back to the past, if we got 5 rings, what other team has got 5 along with us? I know it ain't the Denver Broncos. But, you know, hey, I understand the hate for us. I understand that.
Yeah, Tom Brady, New England Patriots. Okay. Yeah.
So we got 5 rings. So, you know, if it's so easy, we ain't been doing nothing, everybody should be able to catch up with us and surpass us with the amount of rings they got. Can't nobody do it. Maybe
because back in the day, they was a team. They was the team. Back in the day, they was a team. I mean,
but as of right now, let's take this out of the equation. Let's take our teams out right now. Forget about Seattle. We know they won it. You know what I'm saying, in February. Who's the best team you know you think you can think of right now that you think is the best team right now? Forget our teams. Forget about Seattle because they just won it. Technically, they are the best team right now. But other than that, who do you think is the best all-around team on both sides of the ball?
The There you go. What's the Rams? The Rams.
You think the Rams is the best all around team right
The
now?
Rams. Yep.
So I'm going in a different direction. I think that Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs, to me, is the best all around
No.
team. And I'm gonna be honest with you, they definitely have the best coach in the league right now. Andy Reeves is
Okay.
the best coach
Okay.
now.
Okay. And
So
I'm glad you brought that up. So we can go there. We can go there. All right. So what we got here? What we got here? Who was the best head coach? Who was the worst head coach? And let's just add it to the stage. What you
oh,
think?
I'm gonna let you pull this up. I like this. So let me skim over real quick.
Andy Reid is up there. I will
Yeah,
give him that. But look
he's
who right beside him though.
you're right, you're
What
right.
what
You
I-
called it
what I
out.
just
Called
say?
it out. That's
What I
good.
just say? Yes, sir.
Let me see what so far I don't see anything wrong with this list of what they picked. Mike Tomlin, yeah, he's top tier too. I give him that. I'm trying to see. You know what? I hate to say this, but Pete Carroll, he need to be down a little further. And I'm gonna tell you why. And you might can pull it up real quick. The Super Bowl when he faced the New England Patriots. What Super Bowl? I want to make sure I get it right. Super
Who was he
Bowl
coaching then?
when they play the
Um,
Patriots. So I'm gonna try to Google this really
oh
quick.
no, I got you. I got you.
I want to know.
See, he was with Seattle. I'm stupid.
Yeah, he was with Seattle,
Seattle
and they fought.
Patriots.
They played against the Bill Belichick and the Patriots with Tom Brady was
There we
quarterbacking.
go. That was 2015,
2015.
I
So
believe.
let's just say 2015. We don't need to know the Super Bowl numero uno, whatever they call it.
Yeah.
But he needs to be lower on the list because of that Super Bowl. The last probably minute of the game, he made the dumbest play he did the dumbest call he ever could do. You got beast mode, Marshawn Lynch. At that particular time in 2015, he was arguably the greatest running back to play the game. Okay. So you get all the way, Russell Wilson gets you all the way down there to the red zone. You on the 5, I want to get it right, maybe the 5-yard line, maybe a little bit longer, further back. And you put Marshawn Lynch on the sidelines. And your first play that you call in the red zone is a pass play. And it gets intercepted. That got to be the dumbest play that you ever called. Even you and I wouldn't have called that. I don't care if you put Marshawn Lynch back there, he rushed 4 times in the end zone, he couldn't get there. At
right,
least we would have tried.
So now let's challenge something that you always said, right? Let's just keep that right there. Let's
Yep.
switch over to special teams. You said if somebody kicks the ball to you and you got all these people over here
Yep.
and you can run over here,
Yep.
but your coach tells you to run over here.
I know where you're going. Go ahead. Keep going. I know where you're going with this.
So ain't that the same thing? If your coach tells you to throw the ball over here, but you know you got this run play right here, what you gonna do?
I can't get my head around it. The first play, you should have tried to run it in the first play. Then if that didn't work, maybe do a pass play. Maybe.
That was first
But
down.
like I said, I can't really say it because we're not football players. We ain't on the coaching staff. We don't know how it is in real time. But it just makes me feel like that was the worst play ever done. And to be honest, Russell Wilson at that particular time, he was a Super Bowl winning quarterback. And guess what Russell Wilson could have did in the huddle? He could have called an audible and changed the play. He could have ran it in himself. Russell Wilson been running. He been running all season long that year. He could have ran it in himself. But I guess he wants to, be the poster child for doing the right thing and doing what the coach tell him. Hey, let me drop back and throw this ball at the 5 yard line and get it intercepted. With all
Okay,
those
so that
bodies in the end zone, it's no way you should have threw that ball.
so look, that's do you a follow directions as you're told by your, you might as well say your boss, your employer,
Yes.
or do you take matters in your own hands and you just are
Well,
you
this
you take the outcome how it comes and you accept the consequences later, whether
this
good
will
or
be
bad.
this will be my suggestion on that particular thing. Why not say go to the sideline and say, hey, coach, we got Marshawn Lynch. Let's think about this for a minute. We're at the 5 yard line, maybe the team, close in the red zone. Let's not let's not jump the gun and throw a pass. Let's try to see if we can pound it in and get it in that way. If that don't work the first play, we know he ain't gonna fumble the ball. Marshawn Lynch don't have a bad record as far as fumbling the ball. He ain't gonna do that. Let's punch it in the first time. If it don't work, maybe even the second time. Then we go to your play. How about that? Have a conversation with your coach. You
You
know you earned that being a Super Bowl winning quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks, and I
you
think that was the end of Russell Wilson and Pete Carroll's reign as far as elite quarterback and elite coach. I think that sealed the deal for them too.
you don't think Pete Carroll already knew that? You know your roster.
Yeah, I just think it was, to me personally, and I hate to say this, conspiracy theorists or whatever. They wanted Tom Brady to get a ring that year.
Hmm.
Hey, look, check this out. Just like when the Patriots played the Atlanta Falcons, and the Atlanta Falcons had
Oh,
them 21-3
God.
halftime. 21-3 halftime. And they let Tom Brady come out on that field, come all the way back, and win the game. So you can't nobody tell me that it ain't something behind. I can't understand it.
And that's where I put the blinders on to that because it's entertainment.
Yes,
So
that's all it is.
it's if I go to down the rabbit hole of who's getting paid or who's doing this and that, then I'm gonna lose the interest. And that's, you know,
Yeah,
that's really all we got to look forward to August to
right.
February. So I mean, yeah, yeah,
So back
yeah.
back to what you were saying. We said the best. Who do you think is probably the worst head coach? Take out. Don't
Let's
even
see.
say
Let's
nothing
see.
about the
Who we
Cowboys
got?
coach because he just got there, so you can take him out.
All right.
Out of this list, who you think is the worst?
I'm gonna give you. You know what? I'm gonna say first my best head coach. I would say Mike Tomlin.
Yes, he's great. He's great.
He
He's a top tier.
even though he never had a winning postseason, he's
Yes,
never had a losing season.
yes.
If I'm correct, and
And if I
y'all
want to
can
think
in the
about it,
comments
if
check me in on that.
if you really think
But
about it, I don't think he's ever. If he did miss the playoffs, this has been very very few times that he missed the playoffs. I mean, I don't have the actual years that he missed it, but he does not miss the playoffs a lot at all.
to
He's
the
always,
Googles.
no matter if teams help him by losing and he get in that way, he's always in the playoffs most of the time.
Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, but like when he is nine, let me see, what we got, 16, 18 games a season, so what, 8 and 8
Yes.
is breaking even. So what, he's going at least 9-7
Yeah,
every year.
he's always got a winning
So
record.
I mean,
And you gotta think about it. When he lost Big Ben, you would think that his whole, everything would just go downhill for him. But he still maintained. That's why I agree with you. He's one of the greatest, if not the, um, because he definitely does not have a losing season. Not to my knowledge. He doesn't have a
okay,
losing
so
season.
let me see what we got. We got the years that they didn't make the playoffs was back in 2019. They were in 8-8. That's not a losing season, but it's
Yes,
not a
but it's
winning
not a
one either.
winning either.
So
Yeah.
they broke even. 2018, they went 9-6-1, a winning season, but he
Yes.
still didn't make the playoffs.
Like I
Okay.
said, winning seasons. Yeah, he has. I don't think he's ever had a what? Let me see, a 7 and a 7 and was it 9?
So the last season they went losing was 2003. They were 6-10.
6 and 10. And I want to say, hold on,
2003.
was he the coach?
Who was the coach in 03?
3. Was he the coach then?
Let's see. Do-do-do-do. The Steelers. Not now. Let's see. Bill Cowher.
Boom. And that was, I want to say, yep, Bill Cowher. So if you think about it, Mike Tomlin has never had a losing
Yeah,
season
since he's been there as a coach.
since he's
Yep.
been there. He's always had a winning record.
So you got to look at what you got. Like I said, I'm not a hater. All y'all out there, I'm not a hater of the Cowboys.
Don't believe that. Don't believe that, people.
Look at what y'all got. Look, y'all got a good team.
Yes.
And you, most people probably like, hey, you saying that? Yeah, the Cowboys got a good team. So why can't y'all do what y'all got to do?
I
You
can
can make
say
the
I can
wild
say one
card.
thing. Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones is the reason why we can't get where we need to be.
So
Because
he
he
don't want
wants to
another
be
ring.
he wants to be the owner, the president, the GM, the daggone coach, the water boy, the cheerleaders. He wants to be the man that paints the field. He wants to be the man at the ticket booth collecting the tickets. He wants to be it all. He might well just fire everybody and be out there by himself. That's what really he wants to do. He wants to be by himself doing everything because he wants all the credit. That was the point that I was trying to make to people when Jimmy Johnson was there. They won 3 Super Bowls under Jimmy Johnson. Okay. Well, two under Jimmy Johnson, back to back. But they was giving the credit to Jimmy Johnson. You know, the owner, Jerry Jones, didn't like it. So guess what? They bumped heads, sent him packing, and they have not won since he's left.
Oh, so he was the owner before Jerry.
No, he was the head coach.
Head coach. Okay.
When
was that?
But see, Jimmy Johnson, that was back in like 96. I think the last time they won was 96. The 96, 97. Yeah. They won it. I was a senior in high school when they won. And they bump heads because, Jerry Jones, he wants all the credit. He wants to be in the spotlight. He wants to be on camera all the time. He does. What owner do you know does radio interviews and always talking before the game and after the game? It's not many owners that do that. I can't even think of one that does that. But Jerry Jones, he likes to be in the front and he wants to get all the credit for everything. That's why him and Jimmy Johnson could not get along because Jimmy Johnson was coaching them to Super Bowls and winning, and Jerry Jones wasn't getting the credit. So that's what the problem was with that.
So you gonna sacrifice rings and everything else that comes with that for your team?
Jerry Jones don't care now. You know why? Because he's old. He's a billionaire. He don't care nothing about that. He just want to be in the spotlight. That's why when they say America's team, you got to think about it. We're not talking about like we're the face of the world or whatever. The reason why they call it America's team is because we are the most loved and we are the most hated.
I think there's more hate out there than
we on both sides of the track. We leading both sides. The most loved, the most hated.
And it be y'all's own fans who switch over every year.
Well, you know what? I've been a fan ever since I started watching football because, by default, my father was a Cowboy fan. Well, he still is. And that's just what I watched. And that's what I grew up loving. And I can't change now. Really, tell you the truth, Dane, me and you really should be Carolina Panther fans, if you want to think about it. We've been born and raised in Carolina, and we should be Carolina Panther fans.
I didn't even know we had a team. Hold
So
on.
let me give you a little history. It wasn't always that team wasn't always. It was an expansion team. That was the last team that got
I'm
put
looking
into
them
the
up now.
NFL.
What year did they become a team?
Yep, there was a expansion team, and they got I'll say created, and I can't think of the year. I know you're gonna pull it up for me, but there was an expansion team, and that's I was already a Cowboy fan, so I wasn't gonna jump ship now.
1993.
Yep, 1993. They were expansion team.
1993, and I think I saw something in 95 or 96 for yeah.
So we should be, but I can't jump ship now because I've been a Cowboy, a Dallas fan all my life, so I can't jump ship now. But if I had to jump ship, I would definitely, I hate to say it, root for the Carolina Panthers because that's the home team. So, but other than that,
you wouldn't even go to your division next. You would just go ahead to a.
Oh no, I don't like nobody in my division. They can keep them. I don't want nothing to do with them guys. I'd rather go all the way on the other side. If that's the case, I'm not rooting for no Eagles. I'm not rooting for no Giants. I'm not rooting for no Commanders. I'm not rooting for nobody on this side.
All right. Well, let's see what y'all got this year. Let's see what's going on with these Cowboys. Let's see.
Yeah, and I'm gonna give you the record we're gonna have too at the end.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Well, let me go first then. Let me go first.
Let me say this. Hold on 1 second.
You the home team, so I'm gonna break it down. Let's see what
let me get one more. Okay, so first game, what's it? Oh, that's preseason. We're gonna go to regular season. First game, the Giants.
I ain't even talking about.
Oh, that's a win. That's a win.
I said okay, that's a win.
Commanders. Yeah. That's a win. Baltimore Ravens.
Easy one.
Baltimore Ravens. They ain't got their coach no more. That's a win.
Not an easy
Houston
one.
Texans. That's a win.
Not an easy one.
Tampa Bay win.
Not an easy one.
Green Bay win.
Definitely not an easy one.
So let me see. I'm gonna go through and pick which team I think we probably will end up losing to. So I'm gonna go ahead and put. We're gonna have back-to-back losses, December 7th and December 20th. We're gonna lose to Seattle. We're gonna lose to the Rams. That's gonna be a tough game playing San Francisco. Dame, I want to say, let's see. Let me see. I really like our chances 14-3 because we got 17 games now, right? 14-3. I called it. You heard it. 14-3.
Woo, 14.
14-3. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose to, and it might end up being 15-2. But right now I'm gonna say 14-3 because we're gonna lose back to back. Seattle and the Rams, we're gonna lose to them. I'm a little shaky with I ain't worried about the Eagles. I ain't worried about the Giants. I ain't worried about the Commanders. I ain't worried about nobody in our division right there. But like I said, San Francisco will be a little iffy. But the rest of them two, Seattle and Rams, we'll get L's there. 14-3. You heard me say it. I'm gonna be the first to say it. 14-3. You give me a record. What you think?
Okay, thank you. New York Giants. I'll say y'all win that 1-0. Right. Keep a track of what I say. The Commanders, they gonna give y'all a run. I'm gonna say 1-1.
Oh, okay. The hate
Baltimore Ravens, and y'all are. It looks like y'all are home games. Baltimore Ravens. I'll give y'all that one at home. 2-1.
Okay, 2-1.
Houston Texans. 2-2. They're gonna get you. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're gonna get you at home. Wait a minute. Who's Tampa Bay? Hold on.
I don't know. So far, I don't like your list. I don't like your win to the loss ratio right now.
Tampa Bay
sound like a little bit of hater.
Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield
gonna give y'all the business. Baker Mayfield gonna give y'all the business. All right, So Tampa Bay
Nah.
Buccaneers are gonna give it to y'all at home. Green Bay Packers, y'all can go over there and lose because y'all ain't used to that coldness over there. Uh, Philadelphia Eagles at their nah, they got y'all on that one. So
Never
what we
mind,
got?
mind you, they had a 21 point lead last season. Came back and stumped the hole in them.
That was okay. We're gonna
Okay,
see.
but
Well, and then I think too, Brown is gone. AJ Brown, I think, is gone from the Eagles.
yep, he is out of
So
there.
if y'all go over there and mess it up, that's on y'all. All right, so let me see. 1, 2. I done lost track. But anyway, Arizona Cardinals, y'all got that. Indianapolis Colts, I believe y'all got that. San Francisco, that's a loss. Tennessee Titans, that's a win. Philadelphia Eagles, again, y'all home. Y'all better do it, but I think they're gonna come in there and get you twice. Seattle Seahawks. Ah, that's a tough
Defending
one
Super
there.
Bowl champions.
Yeah. I think that's gonna be an upset. I'll give it to you. Los Angeles Rams, that's a loss. They their defense.
Yeah,
Ah,
they defense.
that
That's why I gave it a
that
loss because I
defense.
know
Yeah.
they defense is
Boy, oh
serious.
boy. Jacksonville, y'all got that. Giants, y'all got that again. Commanders, they playing y'all at home. Y'all take that too. I think y'all break even.
Eight, what's
I
it?
don't.
9 and
I'll give you
7,
9 and 7.
9 and 7. Okay.
I'll give you 9 and 7,
I'll let you. I'll
and
let you say that.
I'll give you second place in your division,
Oh, behind who?
behind the Eagles.
Nah, Eagles ain't taking it.
I'll give you second place behind the Eagles.
But I'll
Y'all gonna
I'll
be in
deal
a
with that.
tight
So you said
run.
nine and
Y-
seven, and I said 14-3. Okay.
Y'all gonna be in a tight run with the Commanders. They're gonna show up again this year.
Nah, they ain't gonna show up.
Commanders were on a bad team,
Nah, they weren't.
and New York ain't a bad team too. I believe they're
The
getting
whole
their
division
quarterback.
is open.
I believe they're getting their quarter, or is it running back or somebody who got hurt last year with them. I can't even think of his name. It was a running back or somebody who got hurt, but he was a good player.
Yeah, well,
Scatterboo.
I'll take your 20. I'll take your 9 and 7. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
All
not what
right,
I
all right.
know. We're not gonna be that, but you know.
That's weird that I don't know.
Oh, now here. Oh my God. It's
Go ahead.
whew,
I'll let you go.
dang.
I'll let you take it. Go ahead.
Dave, you done for. Okay, so I'm
Go
gonna go
ahead.
fast. I'm gonna go fast with this. Chiefs, you definitely got an L there. You gonna get the Jaguars. You gonna get an L with the Rams. You gonna get an L with the San Francisco 49ers. You're gonna get a win with the Chargers. Seattle, you're gonna get an L. Cardinals, you're gonna get a win because they ain't got their quarterback no more. He's gone somewhere. Um, the Chiefs, you're gonna lose again. Panthers, you got the Panthers. You got the Raiders. The Steelers, you'll take that win. The Dolphins, where y'all playing at? Dolphins. Let's see.
Dolphins.
Dolphins, I know the quarterback, he retired or
We home.
he's not playing no more. I want to say
We
they got
home at
rid of the coach
Dolphins.
too. So you got the Dolphins. The Jets is gonna be your upset game. They're gonna get y'all, the Jets. Let's see. Then you got the Raiders, you'll get them. The last 3 games, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose against Buffalo. You definitely ain't gonna beat Buffalo. You ain't gonna beat the Patriots, and you ain't gonna beat the Chargers. So let's see. Let me see how many losses I say you got. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what does that put you? You're gonna have 8 losses. So what does that put you?
That breaks even 8-8.
Boom. There you go. You're gonna finish the season 8-8. And what's your quarterback?
Bo Nix.
Bo
Bo
Nix.
Nix.
Bo
Bo Nix.
Nix was a fluke last season. He was a fluke. And guess what? Y'all gonna finish 8-8. And guess what that's gonna do for y'all? Y'all ain't gonna make the playoffs being 8-8. I said it here first. So when it comes time and we do this podcast after the season over and y'all finish 8-8 and don't make the playoffs, I want you to say, you know what? You were right. I want to hear you
Man,
say
it's
that.
crazy.
8-8.
Okay.
Now don't come with no crazy record. Don't come with no undefeated and all that mess. Don't say that now. But go ahead.
No. We're not gonna go undefeated. Nah. I ain't. Okay. So we getting Bo Nix back. He's okay.
Yep.
We're getting J.K. Dobbins back.
Yep.
We got Cortland Sutton. We got Jalen Waddle from the Dolphins. Okay.
Okay.
Franklin Ingram, and it goes from there. You already know our defense is top tier. All right.
All right.
Chiefs. We at home with the Chiefs. That's us.
What? I hear you. Wait.
Chiefs, we got them.
Ooh, okay. You starting the season off like that? Okay. Keep going.
Yeah, we're not gonna lose at home. All right. And two, we're not, and we're gonna go over there and beat them too. So let me go ahead and go down to week 8 on that. Go ahead and
so you're gonna beat them twice.
Twice. We got them figured out.
Okay.
We got them figured. Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce, they're not what they used to be. They're not. I
like this. I like this.
They not what they used to be. The team has been figured out. Patrick Mahomes. I don't know how many more tricks he got.
So far, you're saying they got 2 losses against Kansas City, both teams, both times.
Yeah, Jaguars. With Jaguars, we owe them some a revenge game because we didn't like that one. I'm not sure if that was a gimme or what, but we gonna get them. Rams. I'm gonna have it's just that defense. I don't know about it yet.
So you can put your defense against their defense. Who you think who gonna come out on top?
It's gonna be a low scoring game. But Bo, and this is what I say about Bo Nix too. Before I say that, Bo Nix got to be already on 100. He can't come out there and want to drive 45 through the neighborhood. He gonna have to hit 60 through that bad boy if he wants to come with.
You know what they're gonna do? And I hate to cut you off here because I know you're doing your picks, but I really think what's gonna happen with the Rams, that defense gonna put so much pressure on him. They might have a record sacks on him. They might have that.
Okay, so but look who's our coach?
Sean Payton.
He's
a great coach.
And you said it.
He's a great coach.
You said it.
But can I say something? This is
know.
And I'm gonna say this too.
And Vance Joseph, he ran.
And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this about your coach, Sean Payton. He's a great coach, but he's also a cheating coach.
I don't know that.
He got suspended for that. He got suspended for that. But go ahead.
He did what he did with who was he with? The Saints. He did whatever he did with them. That was the Saints. So I ain't worried about it. But
so far you saying you got so you ain't got no losses so far.
I'm gonna give it to the Rams on that one. Okay, I don't want
right now 1-2.
I'm gonna give it to the Rams.
You're 2-1 so far going down the page.
Because and it comes down, it's gonna come down to clock management too on that game too. So I'll give it a loss.
It's gonna be the better coach. It's gonna come down to the better coach.
See, now you're taking me down another conversation because now we got to talk about Sean McVay or we got to talk about Sean Payton.
So whoever's the better coach is gonna come out on top.
Yeah, I think whoever the best defense coordinator is gonna come out on top.
That too.
Okay, so
right now you're 2-1. Yep.
49ers, they still got I just had his name on the tip of my tongue.
Quarterback.
Young boy.
Oh, you talking about I think he the running back. God, I can't think of his name. Oh man. Hold on.
They got you. 49ers quarterback. Brock Purdy.
Yeah, Brock Purdy. I thought you were talking about the running back.
No, quarterback.
Okay.
I'm gonna say we're gonna take that as a win. We're not gonna lose no division game. Okay,
Ooh,
Chargers.
okay.
Chargers will give us a run, but I don't think we're gonna lose no division game. So I'm
All
gonna say
right.
we're gonna win that. Seattle, they defending champs, and
You
they
not gonna beat
are
Seattle.
going to be we home on that game. So and honestly, I don't even think Seattle was that good of a team.
Well, they won the Super Bowl, so
I don't even think there was that good of a team, in my opinion, man.
Dame, the way you going right now, you only got one loss under your belt right now. So I don't know what you got going on.
All right, okay. Oh, I don't think Seattle that good of a team,
You
but
only coughing it up to
I'll
the
give you
Rams.
one more. I'll give you one more. So that's two. I'll give it to Seattle. Cardinals, we got it. Chiefs, we got it again. Panthers, we gonna mollywop. By week, that counts as a win. All right, so Raiders. For some reason, I believe the Raiders will step their game up and probably be second seed as far as our division. I believe they'll
Okay.
be number two.
But you gonna beat them.
Um, oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But I'm just saying the Raiders. I think they will up from last year and be number two in the division.
So far you got two
Yeah.
losses under your belt. So according to you.
The Steelers. I don't think the Steelers are what they used to be no more.
Nah, they ain't got the coach in them.
I think they're a real rebuilding team. I think the
Yep.
boys is young.
Yep.
So they're gonna have to get their stuff together. I believe that's a loss. Dolphins, that's iffy because they came in a few years ago and tore us up for whatever reason.
But did the
Um,
coach leave? Did the coach leave for the Dolphins?
I'm not sure about that. I think he might have. He might
Yeah.
have.
Well, I know the quarterback is
Uh,
gone. The quarterback is gone.
I'm gonna give that a win. The Jets, I'm gonna give that a win. The Raiders, they're gonna be
This is what I want to hear
playing
you say. The Buffalo Bills. I want to hear you say pick
Buffalo
them.
Bills.
Please
Buffalo
pick
Bills are and they're home. Oh my goodness, and that's Christmas. Got to be more careful. We won last year on Christmas.
Hey, I think
Ugh.
Buffalo's a little. I mean, I know
Oh yeah.
Denver gets a little cold.
No. Buffalo is out for blood. You remember that play
Yeah,
where
yeah.
they caught the ball and we caught it and we rolled over and the
And
referees
they
gave it to
pulled it out,
us.
and they should have
Yeah,
never made that call.
yeah.
But you
They
know
they
it's
they.
okay.
I think
So
I
so
think
what
they a
you
little
saying?
hot under
That's
the
a
collar.
loss.
I
That's a
think they're a
loss,
little
right?
hot under the collar. Yeah, I'll give it to them. I'll give it
So
to them.
that's two. That's three losses you got already.
Patriots, we out for blood on them because no, we should have won the AFC championship. So yeah, we got the Patriots. I'll give one to the Chargers. I think they'll try to come
So
in, but we still gonna make the playoffs.
so you
I'm gonna
got four
give us
losses. That's four
what is that?
losses.
14-4?
Four no 14 and yeah. No
14 and
13
4?
and 4.
13-4.
That's a game behind what I picked for my
Yeah,
team.
yeah.
Okay, so I might can see it, but believe me, I'm gonna be keeping the tally up too, just to let you know. Soon as that first game start, I'm gonna have the tally up.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's
I'm
good.
gonna have the tally up.
That's good. That's good.
And I ain't gonna.
All
I'm not.
right.
We're not even gonna entertain who gonna win the Super Bowl next year. So we're not even gonna win. We're not gonna go there yet because, of course, you're gonna say Denver, and I'm gonna say the Cowboys. So we're not even going there.
So, do you believe that it's already predestined who goes according to the the NFL logo? You know they do a different one with different colors every year, and I think this year is like orange and green. It has Denver colors. It has the Browns colors, and I think it has Seattle's colors.
So
But they
so
say
so
according to the colors of the logo,
okay.
that's
So if
who
you saying
might
it's got
go.
the Browns, if it's got the Browns in there, forget about them. Throw them my way. Just get rid of them colors altogether. It could be. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if it's already predetermined who's going. Um, I just been having the thought that it's no way that you can, like, when I'm gonna go back to refereeing and the referees of the game. How do you know what referees like what teams? You know what I mean? Like everybody's a fan of football, right? So them referees that's out there refereeing the game, they have their teams that they like and they gonna support. So you mean to tell me they're not making a call maybe in their team's favor? You don't think they're doing that?
I believe. Well, uh,
I don't know.
I will say you might, and I say might, you might have those rarities where you do have people who can be unbiased
You're right. You're right. And
and
it's gonna
call
be
a
very
fair
rare.
game.
So
And
do you
call a
think for
fair
one
game.
minute, you out there refereeing and you're a Bronco fan and you refereeing the Bronco game, you think
I
you
would
gonna
not be. They would not allow me to referee that game, and that's
but let's just say you haven't established who your team is. We already know what your team is now, but you haven't established who your team is, and you out there refereeing a game for the Denver Broncos and coming to find out that's your team. You mean to tell me you're not gonna be, throwing a little extra flags on the other team or not making some calls, for
and
your
that's
own team?
and that's why they would not let me ref that game. And I believe
Yeah,
that's why you see some referees not on certain games because they wouldn't
I
call it
agree with
fair.
that. I agree. I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah, yeah.
I agree.
All right. So since we talking still on the NFL and whatnot, let's switch it up a little bit. And I'm gonna give you this right here. Who do you think is the best and the worst quarterback right here?
Best quarterback. Let's see.
You got Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, Big Ben, who's that? Marino Bree.
And
No, that's Aaron
Joe
Rodgers. They
Montana.
put that. Joe Montana and Patrick Mahomes. Who's
So
the best
Dame,
one right here?
Dame, I'm an old school player. I'm an old school watcher of football. I started watching back in 1990, probably the late 80s when I was probably only about 10 or 11. So I've seen all these guys play, every last one of them. And be honest, all these guys right here are Super Bowl winners. I've seen all these guys win Super Bowls. I'm not for sure. I don't think you've seen Joe Montana win a Super Bowl. I don't think.
No,
I don't think you were watching
no
football
Marino.
or Marino. Okay, you
Right.
might have. I think you saw all the rest of them win.
Everybody else, yep.
Yeah. My thing is, and who I pick as the greatest quarterback of all time is number 16 for the San Francisco 49ers, Joe Montana. He just played different, and it was a different time. When he played and Marino played, they took hits. I'm talking about it was no such thing. They had roughing the passer back then, but
Yeah.
it wasn't like it is today. You just touch a quarterback now and they throwing a flag. I've seen them two quarterbacks get hit, leveled, get the ball off and get leveled and get right back in the next play and ready to go. I've seen Joe Montana win championships with his greatest, one of the greatest to me, greatest wide receivers in Jerry Rice. That was the best duo that I ever seen in my life play, Jerry Rice and Joe Montana. I go with Joe Montana all day, hands down. And I know people gonna say no Tom Brady, but Tom Brady and Joe Montana played in different eras. And I just think it was a little bit tougher back then in them eras when, Joe Montana was playing quarterback because they got leveled on the field. If you pull up some of the film of Joe Montana getting hit, you would be like, I don't know how he got up from that. He get right back up and he start playing again. That's
So
just
you
something.
going off of toughness or physicality more
No,
or
he was a
less.
great quarterback. He had an arm. He had accuracy. He had everything else. He knew the fundamentals. I mean, he wasn't the greatest scrambler in the world to get out of the pocket. He was a pocket passer, but he could take hits and get right back in there. When Tom Brady was playing, you hit Tom Brady, just you touch him, and they throwing a flag and everything. You know that, and I want to say he might be, and Rodgers the same way. Rodgers the same way. You touch him any kind of way, they throwing a flag. So they just grew up in a different era.
Who you got as the worst quarterback in this photo?
The worst quarterback in that photo to me.
In that photo, yep.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, but I know people would jump all over me when I say this say this name right here. They're gonna be mad as I don't know what. But out of this picture right here, I cannot get away from saying Aaron Rodgers is the worst quarterback in this picture. I can't get away from that. I don't want to say that, but if you take this picture of all these quarterbacks, it's got to be Aaron Rodgers the worst. And he's the worst out of the greatest. He's one of the greatest to ever play the game. But out of the greatest quarterbacks, he's the worst quarterback. And it's not so much his play. It's not so much of how he plays. I go more along the lines of his attitude on the field. Now, Tom Brady is kind of neck and neck with it, but I've seen Aaron Rodgers throw fits on the sidelines, yell at his receivers. I'm talking about yell at the coach. That's why him and Mike McCarthy didn't gel together in the last season of Green Bay, him in Green Bay and Mike McCarthy in Green Bay. So I got to say Aaron Rodgers. I can't say nobody else. I just can't.
Isn't that contingent on the camera time? Like,
you're right, because Tom Brady,
every quarterback in this picture
too, and they just ain't picked them up.
Every quarterback has yelled and fussed at their coach at some point.
Exactly, I agree. So, 100%.
But could it be that Aaron Rodgers has been caught more?
I want to. You know what? You can say that he's been caught more because he definitely has. I've seen him throw the little iPads down and get mad and break the iPad and all this stuff. I've seen all that on the sideline. But like you said, they just zoomed in on him, and that's what it was. So to you, who's the best quarterback in this picture?
Okay, I can't judge or give an opinion on
the two that I said earlier,
Marino and Montana, right?
Montana. Yeah, I know you can't. So out of the other, let's see, the other
six,
or the other six,
I'm gonna say the best one. I'm gonna give you two, and then I'm gonna give you the one. I would say it would have to be Peyton Manning and Tom Brady.
Yeah. So who's your one and who's your two?
So I like, and neither one of them are scramblers. Okay, let's go ahead. And
hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. Not to cut you off, but it's only two on this in this picture. It's only two scramblers, and
Patrick Mahomes and probably Breeze.
Drew Brees. That's the only two scramblers. The rest of them, they not gonna scramble nowhere. So you can forget it.
So they not moving. They gonna stay in the pocket. Okay.
Yep.
I would have to edge off. Pause. I would have to edge off. And give it to Peyton Manning, not because he was a Bronco, but because for one, and Peyton and Tom Brady did this too. He won with two teams. He won with the Patriots and one with the Buccaneers. Yes. Peyton Manning won with the Colts and one with the Broncos. But I trust Peyton Manning more because of his accuracy and who he had around him.
Yes.
They gonna catch the ball.
Yep.
They gonna catch the ball. I believe Tom Brady had ego receivers that kind of got into the head at times, and and I could be wrong or whatnot. Maybe Peyton Manning did too, but I mean, I just like that man's accuracy. It's every time he released the ball for either with the Colts or with the Broncos, I knew somebody was catching it.
So Damon, I'm gonna say this, and he's probably one of the few quarterbacks that when I watch him play, right, I'll use my quarterback for instance. When Dak Prescott get the ball hiked to him and he drops back to throw a pass, I'm holding my breath because I'm not sure if it's going to be picked off, he's going to get sacked, or something's going to go wrong. Peyton Manning, when that ball got hiked to him and he dropped back to throw a pass, I didn't have no feelings whatsoever about it getting intercepted. Now he has gotten picked, but very few times. Like you said, his accuracy his accuracy has been always on point in my eyes of what I've seen him play. So
Yeah.
I'm with you on that particular thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's my best. My worst, I would have to say, and it's only because of what I have seen in my time of watching football. I would have to say Big Ben.
Ooh, Big Ben! Wow.
Um, Peyton, Patrick Mahomes, the boy can play.
Yes.
I believe he plays better than Big Ben. He can scramble. I mean, I
Yes.
would say, me personally, I would want a quarterback who can actually
Scramble
move the
too.
ball
Yep.
also.
Yep.
Drew Brees, I didn't watch him as much, but I know at times he's gonna do what he need to do.
Exactly.
And Drew Brees is just a good quarterback.
And look at
And
this. And look at this though. And out of all these quarterbacks, Drew Brees is like 6'1". He's a
yeah,
short quarterback.
he's a little guy. He's a
He's a
little guy.
little guy. For him to win a championship
Yeah.
with his physicality and be able to scramble and get out the pocket, stay in the pocket if you need to, then that
Mm-hmm.
says a lot about a quarterback. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. And Aaron Rodgers, I like him. Sometimes I don't like him. Sometimes I feel as though he can play better than what he has been. Um, I, in my mind, I think in his mind, he's one of those ones who he don't want to give it up just
Yeah.
yet, and I think that's why he's still. I think he's still playing.
Yeah, he's still playing.
I'm not sure what team he's.
So
I'm
what you
gonna
saying
look
is
that up.
he's the LeBron. You saying he's the LeBron James of football.
Yes,
He don't want to throw in the towel and give it up.
because I don't know what he's playing for, but I mean,
He can't be
what more
playing
do you
for
have to
money.
prove, man?
He
What
can't
more
be
do you
playing
got
for
to
money.
show? Play for who's he's with now? He's with the Steelers.
Yep.
So
He
yeah,
signed a
yeah,
1 year. He
yeah.
signed a 1 year deal, one
That's
year
right.
contract.
That's right. That's
So
right. But like I said, I'm Big Ben. I mean, not saying he wasn't good. He was
he
good.
got what he get like
He
2
he
rings for Steelers.
he's Big Ben for a reason. I mean,
Yeah.
big the guy, but I you know yeah, yeah. He would have to be the worst of
Yeah.
this. So
So your best is Peyton Manning and your worst is Big Ben.
yeah,
Okay.
let's go here.
Whoa.
Best chance to go 82-0.
Hey,
Now some
Dame,
of
you
these
can't do
players
this to me.
I didn't. Some of these players I didn't even see. I just know about them. But I'll let you take this first. Go ahead. I'll give you a second or two to look it over.
I ain't gotta look it over. Hey, Dame, I'm gonna be honest with you. Me personally, I'm gonna go with Team A. The only reason and the main reason why I'm going with Team A because when you got number
Dang,
23,
already?
yeah, hands down. When you got number 23, when you got 23 on your roster, forget about it. See, I watched him win all 6 of his championships. I'm talking about in front of the TV live watching him win. And hands down, Michael Jordan is the GOAT. He's the greatest to ever play the game. I just don't see nobody else. I mean, it's some great stuff around here. I wish I could have like moved this person down and put this person up, but I know you lined this up for a reason. So,
But we
I
talking
gotta go
about
with
the
that.
team though. You gotta include everybody. Jordan can't win it by itself now.
So let me go down. See, and this they messed this up because that's not John Stockton on the roster A. That's not John Stockton.
Oh,
You
that ain't
see,
him.
A, that's not John Stockton. So they got that all messed up right there. So that's the guy from the Lakers that just he was out hurt for the games. He was out hurt. But Akeem Olajuwon, one of the greatest, a great, and see they got 2 centers up here. Well, Karl Malone was a power forward, but that's a great roster right there. But I definitely would have to pick A. Just because Michael Jordan. Now, if I had to go to a backup, person, a backup, squad, it would definitely be D. And the only reason I'm gonna go with D, well, the only 2 reasons I'm gonna go with D is because you got the greatest shooter in NBA history on D, the greatest 3-point shooter in NBA history, and you got the greatest center to ever play the game in D. You got Shaq and you got Steph Curry. They're the two. He's the greatest. He's the greatest 3-point shooter, and Shaq is the greatest center of all time, hands down.
All right,
That's the only thing I can go. That's the only thing I can go
I'm
for.
I'm gonna go opposite. Let me tell you who I'm not picking.
Here we go. Here we go.
I'm not picking D. I'm not picking D. You got the worst free throw shooter in the league.
Shaq.
Shaq
You got
ain't making
Shaq.
no
Yeah,
free
yeah.
throws.
Yeah, he go. He go.
You
You absolutely right.
you
You
need them
absolutely right.
points.
He's the
You need
worst
them
free throw
points.
shooter. Well, I don't know.
And
Let me
who
see.
and
Let
who
me look at this list.
and who
Free
they
throw
gonna
shooter.
foul? I don't know too much about basketball, but who they gonna foul? They gonna foul Shaq. He gonna go
Jamie,
to
I'm
that
gonna
free
make a
throw line
prediction.
and miss everything.
So I'm gonna make a prediction on who I think you're going with. And I kind of think you're gonna go with this person. You say you're not picking D. I know you're not gonna pick A. So it's between B and C for you. And I already can see right now. I think you're gonna go with C before you go with any other roster.
And you correct.
I know. You know why I know? You got Kobe Bryant up there. He's in the top. He's in the top 5.
The Black
I ain't,
Mamba.
huh?
The
And,
Mamba.
and you got Dirk Nowitzki, and in his era, he was the greatest to ever play.
Yes, sir.
Also, okay. You got Steve Nash, one of the greatest ball handlers.
Yes, sir.
Well, let me see. You don't have him up here. Kyrie Irving is probably the best ball handler, but Steve Nash is the next right under him as far as ball handlers. And you got David Robinson and Kawhi Leonard. So I know you're going with C more than any other squad.
Because all of them. Now I will say I didn't necessarily watch Robinson, but Steve
Yeah,
Nash,
I watched
Kobe
Robinson.
Bryant, Kawhi, and Dirk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
What
David,
was Robinson? Center, forward. What was he?
he was a forward,
Okay,
but
so he gonna be
I put this way,
down.
he could
Yeah,
play both. He could play both positions.
right.
But see, now this new generation of NBA players, they've gotten away from having a so-called center anymore, because you got people like Wemby that play for the Spurs. He's bringing the ball up the court. You know what I mean? He's running points sometimes, so it's kind of like, but if I could take this what you put and build my perfect team that could go 82-0, I know exactly who I would pick right now. Of course, it would be Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Steph Curry, and Shaquille O'Neal.
You got too many alphas on one team, man.
No. Let me tell you something.
You got too many alphas on one.
Listen,
You can't put
Michael Jordan in his
LeBron
prime.
James and Michael Jordan on the same team.
Look, Michael Jordan in his prime, LeBron in his prime, Kobe Bryant in his prime, Steph Curry in his prime, and Shaq in their prime. They're gonna win. They're gonna go 82-0, and they're gonna win multiple championships back to back.
Like I said, I not honestly I didn't watch Jordan because he was before me. I mean, I was probably a kid when he was playing, but what I do know of him and everything, I don't think you could put LeBron James and Jordan on the same team.
They could.
Yeah, who gonna shoot the ball?
But see, this is the thing you got to think about too.
Matter of fact, who's shooting the last shot
between LeBron and Michael?
Who's shooting the last shot?
Michael Jordan, of course. And I'm gonna be honest with you, depending on what you down by. If you down by 3 points and you want to tie it up with a 3-pointer, I'm gonna go to Steph Curry.
Hey, that's what I said. You can't put these people on the same team.
Yes, you
Jordan and LeBron,
because he's the greatest 3-point shooter ever.
Hey, y'all comment below who gonna take the last shot between those two.
It's gotta be.
And they're not gonna be on the same team, but y'all comment below. But go ahead.
It's got to be Steph Curry. If you I put it this way, if you down by 2 points and you just trying to tie it up, or if you're trying to win the game, that's what you're trying to decide. If you're gonna try to win or you're gonna just try to tie it up. That's the question. If you're down by 2 and you're just trying to tie it up to maybe run into overtime, or if you're trying to go for the win, if you're trying to go for the win with the 3, you're gonna put it in Steph Curry's hand. If you're just trying to tie it up with like a baby jumper or something outside the lines, guess what? You're going to Michael Jordan. Because think about this. Either way, if Steph Curry take the shot or Michael Jordan take the shot and they miss, guess who you got in the paint? You got Shaquille O'Neal in the paint, ready to get the rebound. And maybe he gonna put it back up.
And then he gonna get fouled and miss both shots.
Hey, that's
And
the
he
chance
gonna
I'm
get the
willing to
ball
take though.
and miss both
That's the
shots.
chance. So you already said your roster, your squad gonna be C.
My squad gonna be C.
Okay. So let me ask you this: you put C against A, who you think winning? You put your squad against my squad, who winning?
I have not seen Carmelo, Hakeem, and you said there wasn't John. So whoever John is, I haven't seen them.
That's I can't think of the guy's name for the Lakers. I gotta, yeah, that's they messed.
Oh, you talking about name right there.
He played for the Lakers.
Hold on.
He was out hurt. That's who that is. That's not John Stockton.
That is Luka Doncic.
That's who that is.
Luka, okay.
That's Luka. That's not John Stockton.
Okay, so now that changes it. Now I know what I mean.
But if you put John Stockton in that, if you put John Stockton in A, I might not go with A. I might not.
Luka, Carmelo. What was Carmelo?
He was a power forward because Akeem Olajuwon plays center. They both could play both roles, but I think I know Akeem Olajuwon. Carmelo played power forward.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to say C.
C, yeah,
because I think you got Steve Nash and Kobe. They taking the ball up. I mean, you're small guys, not necessarily small, but Steve Nash, he's small anyway.
You got Kawhi, you got Dirk Nowitzki,
Kawhi Leonard,
power forwards.
Yeah, and Robinson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But Shaq, no man, he was good, real good. No, I'm not going
so you take away the part of him being a terrible free throw shooter. So that's really all you got.
The exact word is free. You right. Standing there alone. Make the shot.
He should be able to hit both of them. He should be able to hit both of them, no question. All right, so C and A.
Let's go to a little bit of R&B comedy.
All right, this is right up my alley.
All right, so we were talking about sports. Who's the best of the worst? Who we like? Who we don't like? So I'm gonna throw this up, and we'll just see. All right. So first, let's go. Let's go here. You can only keep two.
2 movies, okay. All right. And people, make sure you comment down below all the stuff that we've been talking about: the best, the worst quarterback, what team, what league, what roster you'll pick. Make sure you comment down below. Comment up. I think it's right there, up there to the left. Probably y'all right. Make sure you comment and subscribe and share. Okay, so what we got? We got Friday. We got Life, Harlem Nights, Boomerang, House Party, and Blue Street. Well, I think we both can agree on one movie that we know ain't going nowhere, and that's Friday. I don't know if you've seen Friday, but Friday ain't going nowhere. Okay. If I got to get rid of one movie after keeping Friday, it would be Blue Street. Blue Street can kick rocks. The next movie can kick rocks will be Boomerang. And people gonna hate me for this, but I'm not a Life fan. I'm really not a Life fan. It's just because I didn't like the way the movie did Martin and Eddie. They, went to prison and got life in prison for something they didn't do. Typical black man stuff. You know what I mean? Getting convicted for something you didn't do. So Boomerang, Blue Street, Life is out. We keeping Friday. And I don't know if you ever seen Harlem Nights. Have you seen Harlem Nights, Dane?
I think I have, only because keep seeing reels of it, but I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch it. But I
So
have
my two movies that I'm
yeah.
gonna keep is definitely gonna be
Ain't
Friday.
Arsenio Hall in Harlem Lights?
Yes, you got Arsenio
Yeah,
Hall, you got Red Fox, you
yeah,
got Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, of course, you got
yeah.
Charlie Murphy, you got Della Reese, you got
Mm-hmm.
you got everybody in there. I'm keeping Harlem Nights and I'm keeping Friday. That's my two picks. I'm keeping those two.
Keep
Because
them
I'm
two.
gonna be
Okay.
honest with you, I probably watch these two movies every week to this day. Right now, I watch these two movies every week.
Mm-hmm.
So, Dame, who you got?
Uh, I have not seen Boomerang, so I can't
You
keep
need to
that.
watch it. It's good though. I get it's good.
Like I said, I've seen Harlem Nights. Um, Honestly, I haven't watched the last probably few minutes of it. For some reason, I got distracted and I had to do something else. But I did watch the majority of it, so I will have to
Yeah.
go back and see that. But what I did see, it's a good movie. Um, House Party, I know about it. I haven't watched it,
You gotta watch
so
it. It's good too.
so I wouldn't keep that. Life, I'm definitely keeping.
Mm,
Uh, and Friday, I'm gonna keep.
yeah. I think this is my opinion, and I mean I'm pretty sure everybody in the world, black America and some white America, they always Friday's gonna always be in the top,
Hmm.
at
Yeah.
least top 10 greatest movies of all time. And a lot of people don't know this. I think what Ice Cube said, it didn't take much to make that movie. It took very,
Hmm.
very little to make that movie. And on the back end, they made so much money off of it. So Friday is
And
something that I think everybody's gonna have.
also too, we don't know it until we actually think about it. But I would say 80% of the movie is sitting on the porch.
Yes. Yep.
So I mean, there are other movies out like that, but when you think about it, they sitting on the porch the whole time,
They-
and
and I
that's
get what you're saying. They didn't have a lot of
yeah,
scenes that they had to
exactly,
locations they had to do. They didn't have to
exactly
go to this location or that location or this
right.
location.
And
Right
if
on
they
the
went
porch. They
somewhere,
didn't
it
have
was right in the neighborhood. It
right
was
in the
right in the
neighborhood.
neighborhood. Yep.
So what you're saying is we basically could get a camcorder and film a movie just like that, and maybe it'll hit. You never know.
There you go.
Because like I said, it didn't take a lot of money to make that movie.
All you
But yeah,
need is
I
a
think if
porch.
you've never seen Boomerang, that and House Party, that's something you should go back and watch, Dame. That was my era. I was coming up, I watched these movies. Just to give you a heads up, Boomerang and House Party, they're not kid friendly. So you might, if you want to
Mhm.
watch
Oh
it,
yeah.
you might want to watch it by yourself because it's definitely not kid friendly at all. I mean, House Party kind of is, but they have some scenes in there where it gets a little graphic.
So we'll switch over to a little bit of R&B, and let's see. I think this one here. All right, so this one is just pick your group.
Oh, so you built the
Uh,
group. I thought you were gonna have groups. I see it says mixed group now. So let me see. I got to
yeah,
see. Let's see.
this is the mixed group right here. This is the mixed group. So
Let's see.
I think we got Kendrick Lamar, we got Rihanna, we got Andre 3000, and we got who's that?
Luther.
Luther. All right.
Okay.
You got LL, you got Drake, you got Janet Jackson, and I think that's Teddy
Marvin
right
Gaye.
there. Marvin Gaye,
Marvin Gaye.
Marvin Gaye, my bad.
Marvin Gaye.
Marvin Gaye. My bad, y'all. Marvin Gaye. All right, then you got Kanye, Nicki, Whitney, and Chris Brown. And
Yep.
then you got Stevie Wonder, Lauren, right?
Yep.
Lauren?
Lauryn Hill. Beyonce and Tupac.
Beyonce and Tupac.
So we're
Go
gonna pick
ahead.
a group out of these.
Yeah.
So if we're gonna base it off of, let's see, male vocalists, female vocalists. Um, see, it's only one female rapper.
Think about it this way: who you want to show up at the party? Who you bringing to the party to perform?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. To tell you the truth,
Who's selling tickets? Who gonna get you the most money?
so I'm gonna be honest with you. Three of the groups I don't want to show up to my party because they show up something wrong. No, let me see this. No, one, two, three. One, 2, 3. Shoot, all the party. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want none of them to show up to my party because each one of these groups got a dead person in it. So if they show up to my party, something is wrong. I'm in the wrong damn place, or they in the wrong damn place. But I get what you're saying. I definitely don't want no damn Luther Vandross to show up. I don't want no Marvin Gaye to show up. I don't want no damn Tupac, and I don't want no damn Whitney. But
hey, look, they can perform by hologram. You know they can do a hologram now.
So let's do this. If I'm gonna go with the vocalist, female vocalist, I'm thinking a rapper too. Vocalist, rapper, because I got to give it to Whitney Houston. She's probably the greatest vocalist out of all these people that's up here. Kanye West to me is a great MC / rapper, whatever you want to call him. The only downfall with Whitney Houston and Kanye West group is because they got Chris Brown and Nicki Minaj in it. I'm not saying they're not great, but that's the only downfall with them. Andre 3000 is up there. He's to me, he's good. He's great. You got Marvin Gaye. Oh man, this is just a tough one, Dan. You got a good lineup here.
Got a few more for you. Got a few more.
Yeah, if I had to pick a group, I'm gonna have to go with Group Gray. I'm gonna have to go with
him. We got Kanye, Nicki, Whitney, and Chris.
Yep, I'm gonna have to go because that's the all around right there. To be honest with you, I'm not going with Group Red. I'm not going with them. And to be honest with you, I'm not going with Group Black. I'm going with Gray first, and then if I had to pick a second one, it'd be Group Blue. That's what it had to be for me. I'm not saying all these groups are not great and all these artists are not great, but that's the two that I would have to pick.
And I think I'm piggybacking right off of that. Kanye, he's my favorite rapper, other than Lil Wayne. They right there next to each other, Kanye and Lil Wayne. Nicki, yeah. Whitney, who you know,
who's gonna outsing her?
Exactly. And Chris Brown, I mean,
who's gonna outsing him and dance?
A modern day Michael. I mean,
see, you really don't have nobody.
But
and Dame, think about this: you don't really have nobody that's on par in any of these groups that's on par with Chris Brown right now. There's nobody in here, none of the groups, because Chris Brown's an all-around entertainer. He's gonna sing, he's gonna dance. Nobody in Group Blue sings and dance. Nobody in Group
I
Black.
will say Beyonce would be his only competition.
Yeah, that would be the only competition. But she got some people that's holding her back a little bit in her group. To me, man, Lauryn Hill can blow, but she can't blow like Whitney.
Nah. Well, yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna go with Gray, and then like I said, my next one's gonna be what's that? Blue. Yeah. Not really too much of a fan of Rihanna, but I mean, I do like her music.
Yeah.
Andre 3000. Yeah, I like him.
Yeah.
Kendrick. Yeah, I like him. Lyricist. And then who didn't like Luther?
Exactly. I can't think. Well, you know, your grandmama, she loved Luther. She loved Luther Vandross. So if she see this, if you ask her to pick, she gonna go with Group Blue anyway, because Luther's in there. So it's Group Gray and Group Blue. It's got to be them two.
Who you got? R&B. All R&B.
Okay, I already got my first group already. I already got my first group already in my head. Let's see. Oh man, yeah, this is a tough one too. So it's not gonna be them for me. You can cancel that group right there. They're not gonna make it.
Not gonna make it.
And you already probably know which one ain't gonna make it for me. The first group that I'm rolling with, hands down, no question about it, is gonna be Group White. I got to go with them. Let's see who else I got. Oh boy, it's a tough one here, and I think I'm going to end up going with. I don't know what that group down the bottom is. The one that's got Maxwell, Erica Badu, Jill Scott, D'Angelo, and Music Soul Child. I'm going with those.
Whatever.
So what's that down at the
Yellow.
bottom? I can't see that. With Maxwell, Erica Badu in it.
Yeah, I guess they green.
That's green. Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with group white and group green.
All right. I'm gonna give you yellow.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna give you green.
Oh, so you went with the bottom too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jamie Foxx.
A great vocalist. He's a great vocalist.
Exactly. I want to say that's her back there.
Yeah, that's her. Yep, that's it. You got Alicia
Keys. I could
Keys.
blow it up. Alicia Keys. She's one of my favorites, man.
Yeah,
Alicia
and
Keys.
I know why, because she played the piano and Prince played the piano. Jamie Foxx played the piano. So I get
John Legend. I believe all of them together can make. Yeah, there's a place for all of them together. Jill Scott, Music Soul Child, Erica Bot. Yeah, they would have to be my two. Yeah, so I'm gonna go yellow and green.
Hey, Dame, I had already said from the beginning, I said nobody. I don't think either one of us going to pick group blue because, first of all, I don't even know who that lady is that's in there. Who's the lady?
Which one?
In group blue.
Blue.
Who's the lady?
Wish I could get a bigger picture of this.
So
I don't know who that is.
So I'm gonna tell you the factors that messed me up with group blue. Okay. The lady, I don't even know who she is. And the guy over on the right, on the far right, The Weeknd, I don't know not one song of his. I couldn't sing it. I couldn't tell you a title. I couldn't tell you nothing about him. So that's what sealed their fate. But
you've heard his music.
I've heard his music, but I couldn't tell you what it was. But I'm gonna tell you why I know for a fact everybody was gonna go with group white. You got Beyonce, you got Aaliyah, and you got Rihanna, and you got Usher, and you got Chris Brown. Probably the two people, Usher and Chris Brown, that's probably taking the reign right behind Michael Jackson. You get what I'm saying? They sing, they dance, they do all that, just like Michael Jackson did. So, I mean, the only thing you probably could have did in group white is probably take out Rihanna and slide Whitney in there, and then hands down, it'll be over. It'll be over.
Now, would there be somebody who's not here that you would add?
Oh, it would definitely Whitney Houston would be the one I would add. I'm trying to think right now who would I add? And I'm not a fan of her, but she's a good vocalist too, and that's Mariah Carey. She's a great vocalist too. So I mean, maybe them two. Men wise, if I could, I don't know, but if I could pick my group here, like I said, group white, I probably would take Rihanna out, put Whitney Houston, slide Whitney Houston in there. I'm trying to think. Group blue, you could just take the lady out in The Weeknd out and put whoever in there. I don't know who them two people. I don't know who that lady is. I don't know who she is to save my life, but you could get rid of her. but yeah, group white is probably the best to me, hands down.
If I had to add, and I would add them to any group, 2, 1 female, 1 male. I'm adding Anita Baker.
Okay.
Group, and I'm adding. Y'all might get mad at me in the comments, but that's fine. R. Kelly.
Hey, Dame, I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm adding R. Kelly.
I put it this way. This is just me, and I see. I'm a I ain't gonna say diehard R. Kelly fan, But you probably could take R. Kelly and put him in a over here by himself and make him group
Yes, sir.
orange or whatever you want to
Yes,
call
sir.
it. And I'm gonna pick him over all the other groups because think about this. If you think about the songs that R. Kelly has written, he's probably written songs for every group that's on this page right here.
We're gonna go to comedy. So let's see what we got.
Oh man, you got a good one here too.
The funniest group.
I already know where I'm going.
All right, so let's see.
I'll let you
Let's
go
see.
first though. Go ahead.
We got Kevin Hart. We got Richard Pryor. I'm not sure who that is in the checkered shirt. I'm not really a comic guy.
Me neither.
I know his name in the jean jacket. I can't remember his name right now, but he's funny too. Bernie Mac, Cat Williams. We got Eddie Murphy, Drewski, and Jim Carrey. I'm not sure who that is. And then
Mike Epps, Dave
Mike
Chappelle,
Epps
and
and Dave Chappelle.
that's a new guy that's down there. I don't know him that good either. Who you picking, Dame? I already got my group.
I never and I probably should. I never heard Richard Pryor. I never heard any of his
Okay,
stand
that's
up
fair
or
enough. He
anything.
was Dame. He's
Um
a little bit before my time too, but I did hear
oh
some
yeah?
of his stuff. Yeah, he was a
Okay.
little bit before my time, but I did see some of the movies he played in, and I did hear some of his stand up. So, but you're right. It was,
Um mm, and y'all might hate me for this, but I don't other than his movies, I don't necessarily see Mike Epps as funny. I mean,
Dame, I agree 100% with you. One hundred
I
percent.
if I had to, I'm not gonna spend my money to go see him. That's
No, not at
so.
all. I'm not.
And I don't even know who the other guy is. Y'all can let me know in the comments who the other guy is in group 4 in the jean jacket. But so group 4, Dave Chappelle, he's his own man. He's in his own world.
Yep.
Yeah, he ain't got nothing to worry about. But I'm having the X group 4 out, and I got to probably X group 1 out just because I ain't seen Richard Pryor and I don't know who the
Okay.
other guys in the. We got Bernie Mac, Cat Williams, and I know that guy, but I can't think of his name right now, and I'm not going to
Yeah.
worry about looking it up. And then you got group 3. I'm going to have to go group 3.
Okay.
Um, Jim Carrey to me is a funny man. He's a funny man.
Yeah.
Drewski, he Drewski to me is, and I've been watching not a lot of it, but Drewski to me reminds me of the comical Malcolm X. I don't,
He
I,
kind of
I
looked like that.
believe, I believe Drewski isn't afraid to
Push the
call people
boundaries.
out. Exactly, call people out without calling them out, but you know who he talking about.
Exactly.
And yeah, and Eddie Murphy. I mean, I
Yeah.
he naturally funny, I believe. So I'm gonna have to say group 3, and then I'll go group 2. You know, Cat Williams. He's more uh truthful, honest
Yeah.
comedian. I don't think he's gonna tell no lies. It is what
Absolutely.
it is with him. Everybody know Bernie Mac. You know he one of the greats, kings of comedy.
Yes.
I would move Kevin Hart, probably switch Kevin Hart with still can't think of his name. I'm still trying to think of it with Jean Jacket. I'm gonna call him Jean Jacket for now. But I think Kevin Hart is actually funny. I mean,
Ooh.
from I've been
Yeah.
watching his stand-ups and a lot, and yeah. So I'm going
Okay.
group 3, my number 1.
Okay. All right. All right. Fair enough. Um, I'm gonna piggyback off of you, not all the way, but just a little bit. Well, yeah, I guess I am gonna piggyback all the way. Group 4, we're gonna take group 4 out of there, take them out, boom. And that's because Mike Epps, he is. I put it this way. I didn't laugh when he was in Next Friday with his character playing Day Day. I think it was Day Day, right? Yep.
Mhm.
Um, all the movie roles he played in Welcome Home Roscoe Jenkins with Martin Lawrence. I didn't laugh at none of his stuff there. So we're gonna just X that group out. Dave Chappelle, I'm sorry, you're a casualty of war because I like Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle is one of those. He's one of those artists too that he's like Drewski. He pushes the boundaries. He gonna say what he want about who he want. He talks about the LGBTQ. He talks about transgender. He talks about whatever he want to talk about, and he doesn't care. And nobody's canceled him yet. But he's a casualty of war because Mike Epps and this guy down here that I've seen him, but I don't know who he is. We can X them out. Okay. To me, I don't know who this guy is with Cat. I mean, not Cat Williams, but with Kevin Hart and
Hold
Richard
on, I'm gonna
Pryor.
look him up. I know who that.
But
I know who that is.
to me, I know you said to you Kevin Hart is funny. Kevin Hart is not funny to me by any means. So that group is out. Group 1 and group 4 is out for me. So I'm rolling with group 2 and 3. Group 3, the reason I'm gonna pick them is because they have, to me, one of the greatest stand-up guys, Eddie Murphy. If you watch his Raw, the same outfit he's in right now, he did his Raw stand-up in. That was a classic. And Jim Carrey is one of the greatest impersonators, and I don't want to say gimmick comics, but he's just great all around to me. He can act serious, he can act comedic, but he's one of the greatest. Okay, but my
his name
number
is
one,
Desi.
huh?
Desi Banks.
Desi Banks. Okay, yeah,
Desi. Yep.
whatever. But my number one group is group 2 because I'm a diehard Bernie Mac fan. If he was still alive today, he would definitely be the greatest comedian, whatever, to go on stage. Cat Williams, to me, him and Bernie Mac is like neck to neck. And believe it or not, Cat Williams has already crowned Bernie Mac as the greatest comedian to ever do it. So group 2 for me would be the group that I would definitely pay. I don't know who this other guy is. I've seen him, but I don't know who this other guy is. But Cat Williams, Bernie Mac, and the other guy, the third guy on that would definitely be my group because I'm like I said, I've watched all Cat Williams specials. I've watched all the stand-up that Bernie Mac did have. He was very limited on the stand-up that he did have. He had more movies, I think, than he had stand-ups. But yes, group 2 would definitely be the group that I pick over all the other groups. Now, if I could pick and choose out of these 4 groups, my 3 lineups, the only thing I would do is take this guy that's with Bernie Mac and Cat Williams out, and I would throw Eddie Murphy in there. That would be my 3 right there.
Eddie Murphy. Okay. Okay. Let me ask you this. Now I haven't seen them. I haven't watched it, and I'm just going off of what I know myself. Bernie Mac, Steve Harvey, D.L. Hughley, and Cedric the Entertainer.
Yeah.
Which one would rank them 1 through 4?
1 through 4. Number 1 being the greatest of out of the 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
We'll go that way. So I'll start the other way. I start at the bottom and go to the top. The one out of those 4 Kings of Comedy, original Kings of Comedy, that's not funny at all to me is DL. DL will be last on the list. Okay. Next will be Cedric the Entertainer, Steve Harvey, and then Bernie Mac. That's the way that I would go. Bernie Mac, Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer, and DL Hughley. DL he's not a stand-up person. He more likes to maybe get on the audience about what they're wearing or how they look or stuff like that. He doesn't really, and Cedric has never been funny to me. Never. I have not laughed not once at anything that any joke or anything that he's told. I've never laughed. It's like, okay, all right, that possibly could be funny, but I don't get it.
Did you watch him in the Steve Harvey show when Steve Harvey?
So you know what? If I had to pick his funniest moments, it was on that show. But it still wasn't something that I would like be like busting my stitches laughing, as they say. It would be none of that at all. None of that. But
Yeah,
I say this, they're good comedians, but everybody's not for everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I watch, like right now, I watch Seinfeld. I watch Seinfeld, the television show with Jerry Seinfeld. He's not funny at all, but the show is good. You know, it's hard to explain, but the show is good, but he's not funny at all.
So ain't he a stand-up comic?
And he's supposed to be a stand-up comic. I've seen some of his stand-up, and it's like, how did this guy become a billionaire? Because he's a billionaire. I'm like, how did he become a billionaire with this? But he caters to a different demographic. And audience. So what we might think is funny, somebody else might not think is funny.
Exactly.
What we think is funny, they ain't gonna think it's funny. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I've never actually sat down and watched the Kings of Comedy, but like I said, as far as what I know about them, I never really thought D.L. Hughley was funny to me, nor Steve Harvey. I think Steve Harvey is more funny for old people, because now on his show, radio station, and I'll throw Ricky Smiley in here too.
Yep,
Ricky Smiley and Steve Harvey is not funny. They have their moments.
Yep, they have their moments.
Well, I'll chuckle, hee hee ha ha. But as far as like comical,
they have their moments.
Yeah, and I think too, Cat Williams kind of called them out too, as far as being stand-up comedians, to where, what are you doing a talk radio show? You know, I mean, you still cracking jokes and stuff up there, but you're not doing what your title is, I think. I mean,
exactly.
Steve Harvey has a show with other people, and he's not necessarily the funny one. Honestly, the funny one on his show is Nephew Tommy with his with his prank calls.
Yep.
The funny one on Ricky Smiley isn't Ricky Smiley. It's Special K with his man law violations, or the other people on the show with. It's other people around you that's making you funny.
Carrying them. It's carrying them.
Exactly.
Yep.
So I never really considered them actual funny in a certain sense. Bernie Mac,
I wouldn't buy a ticket to go see a show of them stand up. Their stand up. I wouldn't.
No.
Not at all.
And you got, Ricky Smiley doing, and I'm not trying to downplay or knock anybody's hustle or whatnot, but he's, like I said, Cat Williams said he was out here doing karaoke. Why are you doing karaoke? You're a comedian.
Exactly.
Go up and tell some jokes.
Exactly.
You know? What now Ricky Smiley is a musician. I mean, he plays and stuff, but if I say I'm an electrician, I'm not gonna go try and, do your lawn.
Yeah, or do some plumbing.
That's not what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be doing your electrical.
You need to do what you know for doing.
Exactly. Yeah, and I think too, you try to, like I said, we said back earlier in the show, you trying to hang on to something that's not there no more. I mean,
yep.
You got to accept that you're not funny no more. Maybe
deal.
It is what it is. Like these quarterbacks, you got to accept that you can't play no more. You need to get out.
You can't throw the ball down the field no more. You can't scramble no more. It's best to hang it up.
Hang it up.
Yeah, I did right. Hang it up. All right, people, look on the screen. Look on the screen. You see our YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Make sure you tune in and watch what's going on. Watch what we're talking about. Any ideas you want, any topics you want us to talk about, you can definitely leave it in the comments and let your peoples know what we got going on, and have them tune in and have them write something they want us to talk about. We don't care how spicy or how, borderline it is. We're going to talk about it. If you send it to us, we're going to talk about it. We don't care who it offends. hopefully it don't offend nobody, but at this day and age, anything could offend somebody.
We hope it offends everybody.
Damn right.
Everybody.
I'm trying not to
Honestly.
that's the first curse word I said since I've been up here. Shit, I don't give a damn. But hey, tune in. Like I said, check our YouTube, both our YouTubes. Let me get my hand over there and right here. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Hey, let's get it rolling. Tune in. Drop a comment. Like it, share it, tell your friends, tell your people's people, and let's get it popping. And we'll be back probably next week to see y'all and talk about some more interesting stuff. I appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate y'all checking us out. Nephew Dame. Ooh, Nephew Dame. Okay. And JR. Hey, let's rock and roll. What you got, Dame?
That's it. You said it all. With that has been Two Lambs, No Filter. Hey, come back next time where the conversation gets different. We'll see you later.
Peace.